The new 2025 sets were revealed, and there are many flaws to it. So today, let us fix the brand new 2025 Ninjago set wave. Let us start from small to big, and we'll start out with Kai's Dragon Spinjitzu Spinner. This set is honestly kind of perfect. All I'll do here is remove the gold mask from Kai and give him the normal figure so that people could have it for cheaper instead of having to spend $50 to have just the mask. Also, I want to set up another ground rule now. I can't add any new figures. I can only take figures out from one set and put them in another. Also, I can't change the prices for the sets either. Now, moving to Sora Spinner, I won't add much here. All I'll do here is give her a new suit, and that's literally it. I won't change anything else about this either. Moving to the next $10 set, Zane's Battlesuit Mech. This is something we have to make some changes for. First of all, I'll change the cockpit from the set and give it the simple mech cockpit that Jay's mech used this year to uniform both the mechs. Next up, we're going to remove Wildfire and the shirtless Zane figure because Wildfire is just a waste of space here and the exclusive Zane doesn't belong in such a cheap set. So now that we've replaced shirtless Zane with normal Zane, we have a normal Zane now. You're going to remove his armor Lego. We know, of course, you won't give us the full figure. So without his armor, we have the normal Zane now. After this, we can just put in one Dragonian Warrior and then one Dragonian Scout into the set. Then we rename the set from Jay's Battlesuit Mech to Jay's Mech Battle Pack. And here you go, Lego, you got a banger. Now, moving on to our $20 sets here. Let's start with Lloyd's Green Forest Dragon. And this set needs changes. First of all, we will remove this custom Lloyd and put in the normal Lloyd here with his armor because there's no reason this set should include the armor. Next up, we're adding in one of those tiny dragon molds that the Dragonians have with them. And then we'll go ahead and add in a little bit of a cave for the baby dragon. It can be as big as 20 pieces, but it just should be big enough to put the value of the set up to $20. Our next $20 set here is the double Spinjitzu pack. And for this one, I think I'll just add in the Dragonian Scout to up the value of this to a total $20 because at the moment it feels like a $16 or $17 set, not a $20 set. Either way, this is still good as it is. Now, moving on to Lloyd's pullback race car, I feel like this is a fine value. All I'll do here is give Lloyd his armor and then add in a tiny side build for the Dragonian Warrior. Maybe just like a tiny little like hoverboard. Something like what the Imperium Warriors got in the Zane Spinjitzu car. Adding in the play feature too that the car has, the pullback feature, this will be worth $25 just by adding those couple of pieces. Now for the 4+ set, it's 4+. I think this is one of the better 4+ sets. I really can't change much here because I don't know what the metrics for 4+ sets are. Next up, the Dragonian Storm Village. We have fixing to do here. Figure wise, keep it all the same. But other than that, the build here. What we'll do for this build is add in a dragon for the Dragonian Warrior. A good polyback dragon in here. Something like the Raj dragon from the Iron Jet we'll talk about later. And that's kind of all we need to put in here just to make the set worth $40. And after this, I think the set will be perfect. Through the $50 sets now, these ones will need a lot of fixing. Starting off with Kai's Mech Storm Rider, this one is the most flawed set here. First of all, the Neo figure is going to be replaced by the Cole figure from the $100 Zane mech because Neo already shows up in a $40 set, and it's also important to have Cole in a less expensive set. For those wondering, Neo shouldn't just be like kept in a Lego Store exclusive. He's also going to show up in a $70 dragon in the March wave. So it will still be balanced out well enough. And the Cole figure needs to be in a cheap set so that kids can enjoy all the ninjas for $50 or less. Next up, we'll add in one Dragonian to the set, and the wildfire we took out of the $10 Zane mech. Now what we'll do is that we'll put in a $10 Evo mech for one of the Dragonians that basically mirrors the Kai one, but this one could have some wings, maybe the new Ryu pieces that they've been using, the new dragon pieces. Now the set looks a lot more like how a $50 set should look. Of course, I don't think that even with these changes the entire price to piece ratio comes up to a standard $50 set. However, it's important to realize that the figures here as well, what we have added here, the 5 figures, should be enough. Now for Roz and Aaron's Super Stormjet, we'll once again keep the build the same, but what I want to do here is, number one, I'll add in a Dragonian to the set, and after I'm done doing that, that's kind of gonna be it. Like, this set's pretty good, the build itself is good. I just feel like the figures needed some fixing, and just adding in a Dragonian to the set makes it all decent. But now we move to our big set, Zane's Ultra Combiner mech. And well, first of all, we have a spot open for the figures here because we removed the coal and added in the exclusive shirtless Zane just now. I just added that in. I don't know why I said that in past tense. Leave that. But because the Cole just doesn't even fit into this set, he's not even part of the combination, I didn't really think it was necessary to have him here, so I threw him in the Kai's Storm Rider, and then the Zane, the exclusive Zane from the $10 Zane mech, I put into the $100 Zane mech. Now we have to focus on the new Ryu for a second here. I'm kind of confused as to why Ryu was included again, because it's the same build as before. So instead of removing Ryu, I'll give us an armored version of Ryu. Of course, removable armor if someone just wants a normal Ryu. But the armor up version of Ryu will allow him to fit into the set better, because right now he sticks out like a sore thumb at the back of the set. So maybe add in some reds, some blues, a little bit more white to the set, for the Ryu especially. And I think that's all you need to make it a lot better. But what are you guys' thoughts? Me personally, the figures were the best part here, which is not always the case. Speaking of which, check out my ranking of the brand new 2025 figures. Thanks for watching. Also, if I sound a little bit less energetic this time, it's because I'm sick, you guys, so bear with me here. And yeah, check out this video on the screen. Thanks for watching. Bye, you guys.